Hey, greetings everyone and welcome to MOSHBITS. If you're new around here, then you should know that I cover the latest news in tech and gaming quite regularly around here, so if you happen to like what I do, then please do consider subscribing and sharing it with your friends. First up for today, let me add something to yesterday's video where we've seen the 3060 Ti pre-orders go live in China. The card has been spotted in a GPU-Z validation test, and from it we've learned that the new card would have 4864 CUDA cores, a base clock of 1.41 GHz and boost up to 1.64 GHz with 8 GB of GDDR6 VRAM on a 256-bit bus. Now I believe we're going to get more information about it really soon, but so far we're expecting this card to sell for under $400 US and bring kinda RTX 2080 level performance, which is impressive because if available at launch it will be amazing graphics card for the money, but we're gonna have to see about that. And if you don't want to get yourself a 3060 Ti, then maybe you'd like to step it up to a 3080 Ti like a total bowler. Yes, my friends, the RTX 3080 has been spotted online and it starts to look more and more like the cancelled RTX 3070 16GB and 3080 20GB will be replaced by the new RTX 3070 Ti and 3080 Ti cards. The RTX 3080 Ti should be based on the same powerful GA102 chip and feature 9984 CUDA cores on a 384-bit bus, which means we might either get 12 or 24 gigs of VRAM on it, but I think that at this moment in time, and going off of Nvidia's appendix in the reviewer's guide for the 3070, which I talked about yesterday, that the RTX 3080 Ti will most likely feature 12 gigs of VRAM, but as I said many times, do take all of this information with a grain of salt until we get our hands on some more concrete information. And since we've covered the GA104 power GPUs yesterday, those being the RTX 3070 and 3060 Ti, let me show you how it looks. It's quite nice, eh? I mean, it's nothing special, but at the same time, this chip might also make it to laptop manufacturers together with Intel's 10th gen CPUs, and this should make it a pretty good combo for laptop gamers. Let's hope that AMD powered laptops will also come very soon, because the 5800X and 5950X absolutely crush all of Intel's offerings in the latest CPU-Z and PassMark benchmarks. I covered the 5600X overtaking the 10900K in PassMark's benchmark in a MOSHBITS episode from a few days ago, and this time around we've seen the 5800X score about 650 points in single core and 6593 in multi-threaded benchmarks, with the top of the line 5950X, which is a mammoth of a CPU by the way, with 16 cores and 32 threads, scoring 13,306.5 points in multi-threaded scenarios and 690 nice points in single-threaded performance. With every day that we actually get closer to the 5th of November when those chips will be available, it looks like AMD is ready to reign supreme over Intel and finally take that crown for gaming. Let's just hope that Big Navi will bring the same high performance levels, and the event will actually take place tomorrow at 5 PM Central European Summer Time, so you don't have to wait for a long time. And I'll be hosting a live watch party on our crowd Discord server, so do make sure to join for that. And I might actually be streaming out on YouTube as well, so do make sure to join for that. And now it's time for the nibbles, because Samsung is allegedly going to ditch the charger from their upcoming series of phones, these being either the S21 or S30, because nobody really cares about the name at this point. But it looks like I need to remind you that this is exactly what I was saying in 2 of my MOSHBITS episodes. Every company will make fun of Apple when they announce something, or whenever Apple gets rid of something, then they profit off of the marketing and the press, then they follow directly into their footsteps. Now this surely gets them double the press, and to be fair, since bad publicity is still publicity for them, I can somehow understand why they're doing it. But alas, let's hope that the new Exynos 2100 chip on those phones will be better than we expected, and if you're curious to learn more about that one, then check out my previous videos because I talked about it. But Samsung is also making something cool together with the University of Stanford. Now the teams have joined forces to develop a mind-boggling OLED panel that supports up to 10,000 pixels per inch. Now this is absolutely massive, you guys. I don't know if you can understand it. It's razor sharp, and I mean it. Now for current smartphones, we have about 400 to 500 pixels per inch, PPI in this case, and just imagine how this could look for VR headsets, where I hope to see it, because on phones, I don't know if you're actually gonna like it. Now, we might actually be finally entering the Matrix if we're gonna do it for VR headsets, so that's pretty cool. Now, with the color accuracy of OLED and knowing Samsung's high quality panels, like I said, I can only be excited for it, but let's hope that burn-in won't actually be an issue, because that will kind of suck. If you'd like to read more about the research, then I'll make sure to leave a paper in the video description, as per usual. And since we're on the topic of VR, how about we talk about Huawei's 6 Degree of Freedom VR headset that should also be supposedly supporting Steam VR titles. In a previous MOSHBITS episode, I've covered how Facebook has been banning people left and right for reasons related to their new Facebook account linking policy, and with some more issues on the horizon, some people might actually be looking for a new headset, which is not in Oculus Quest, or Facebook Quest should I say at this point. Now, that doesn't really matter, because I can't say if Huawei is actually your best bet, considering that the major debacle is still going on with the US. But alas, the company is set to bring this new super small VR headset to the market sometime soon. Now, I personally think that the controls look really weird, like a mix of Oculus controllers, but it does have those cutouts that turn them into a stand for the headset, so I guess that's also pretty cool. What do you guys think about it? Let me know in the comments below. I'm honestly more curious if Martin from TechAltar will actually do a video about those in the Friday checkout, since he's had quite a few Huawei topics in there lately. And with that in mind, hi Martin, thanks for checking out my video. Moving on with some other VR and XR news, let's look at Lenovo's partnership with VARJO XR, a company focusing on high-end VR and XR headsets, which aren't actually built for gamers, so sorry for that, but actually for professionals. The Certified for VARJO program will actually pair the sale of ThinkStation computers with VARJO's headsets, and the two companies are now seeking to offer the best experience for their customers and help them create the ultimate experience in their quest for immersive workflows. Now that's quite the marketing speech out there, eh? In gaming news, Apex Legends is introducing a new character in its upcoming Season 7, launching November 4th. The game will also be available for the first time on Steam on that date, which means it's high time to celebrate and rack up some points in the game. Ascension, as the new season is called, is bringing Horizon, an astrophysicist, to the new Olympus map, and some other neat features like clubs and the Trident, so if you're looking to get back into Battle Royale games, then here you go, you might now have the time. Me personally, I'm looking forward to playing some GHOSTRUNNER myself, a game which I tried out in beta earlier this year, set in a cyberpunk world, which, you know, if we're talking about cyberpunk, then you kind of get why I'm excited for this one. Nevertheless, you're playing as a GHOSTRUNNER, believe it or not, and you're running up the Dharma Tower, which is more or less their post-apocalyptic shelter, and the game is extremely fast-paced, has some amazing time-bending mechanics, and a lot more intricacies that can keep your adrenaline levels high. I mean, I know I felt it myself, and it can also serve for some amazing content if you're a content creator, and I guess I am, but I'm not really making gaming videos around here, but you know, maybe. Now, this game might also be for people who love speedrunning, something which the game developers have focused on during the beta, but if you're a total noob like I am, you'll most probably fail miserably and want to take things really slow. And I will take things really slow for today because this episode is now over. Don't forget that reviews for the RTX 3070 come out really soon, and by that I mean today at 2 PM Central European Summer Time. So if you're watching this episode later, then do make sure to check out Nada from Techtesters, Linus from LinusTechTips, Steve from GamersNexus, Jay from JayzTwoCents, or Kyle from BitWit. Or maybe Lyle will do a benchmark. That'll be pretty interesting. Now that should give you pretty much all the content you want to watch for today, and other than that, I can only say please consider following me on Twitter and check out our crowd Discord server where we'll be talking about those GPUs as well. And if you want to read all the original articles, those will be in the video description. This has been Alex with the Red Elk, signing off. Bye.